Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Angela. So lovely to have you guys. As always, it's Friday, so it's video day again. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to be making one of the last things that we're going to really make in this journal before I sort of finish it off. So we will be doing a project today, and then on Sunday I will probably bring you the cover of how I'm going to put that together. And then after that, I'll bring you a flip through as soon as I'm finished with it. All right, so all the projects that we have done to date are in here. And I want to go to this one over here where we've got a page, which is a tea stain page. And I folded it up. So you would have seen it's possibly quite near the end. Just before the middle page here, which I've clipped together. All right, so grab your tea stain page. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it today. Pretty simple little project, but one that needs to go into this little signature here. So I'm going to close this up for the moment. Just put this aside. Let me put it over there, and I'm going to just unfold the standard tea stain page. So whether you're using an A4 or US letter, it's the standard fold in half like that. And then let me just turn it around this way. What I did was I have made a fold here, which is 5 centimeters. I think that's 2 inches. I folded that up. Okay, now that's negotiable, obviously. Just making a bit of a pocket there, nothing exciting really. I do want to just grab my little stencil and my distress oxide, which I put just in front of me here. Oops, that's the glue. So I've just got my little brush that you know I like to use, got my tattered rose, and use what you have, guys. You know, don't go and buy things especially. There is no need. I just wanted to put a little bit of a stencil, stenciling, bit of interest just at the top of these corners here. So I'm just going to do that while I have a chat with you. So how's your week been, and how's the weather? Are you going into the new season? Have you had any colds? Are you like us and we can't get hold of fuel? You know, the usual things. So I hope you are all well. I have improved with my cough, thank heavens. I had a bit of a viral chest thing going on, so the doctor said, but I've been taking my medications and I do feel so much better than I have been this week. So thank you for all your lovely thoughts and kind words. So it was so lovely of you. Thank you. Right, I've got a little bit of some stenciling going on there. So we've got that sorted. Just put those to the side. Very light, and as you can see, if I lift that up, hopefully you can see. Just give it a little bit of interest on the corners there. All right, so not really going to do too much else to this side other than put some bits and pieces on the bottom here. Now I'm using my scraps from the backing pages here. I've just cut out one that I'm going to put onto the edge over here. So I'm going to just take my glue and do that. So yeah, this is quite a simple page, but one that I like to do because you can make some interest on the other side, which I'm going to show you. Something a little bit different. I like to challenge myself, so I hope you're going to enjoy what I'm making today. Yeah, other than that, every day has been a good day, as it always is. I hope it has been for you as well. I had lots of interest in the sunflower kit, so thank you all for your support and kindness there. And if you have not noticed yet, and you were looking for a printed kit, I did actually put some more into my Etsy store today. Now this is you can go and take a look, and there are still some available if you are keen to have one. So go and take a look at that. I hope to get onto that project very shortly with all of you guys. So just need to finish up with this one, which is almost done. Okay, so there we've got those two little base pieces on, and then I've just taken a couple of my little sentiments, and which I love sentiments, as you guys know by now. And these are the autumn ones, so pumpkin spice and all things nice, so I love that. And I have really enjoyed putting this journal together, so I hope that you've enjoyed following along with me. Oops. Right, so we'll stick this one, I think, just over here, like that. And then on the other side, I've got I Love Autumn. And these are the mini ones, so not the bigger ones, but they're all available in the correct sizes in the Autumn Sentiments kits as well. And you don't have to use it with these papers. I do have the plain ones where you can stick your own backing paper on as well, so I'm going to just put that one over there. Now I think what I'm going to do before I go any further, I will not be stitching this, so I'm going to just put some glue quite liberally on the edge there. Don't really have to do the middle because it'll end up getting stitched in, so that's just a little bit at the moment. And then on the end there, so that can just go and stick itself down. There we go, easily done. So by the time I'm finished here, that should be all ready. Okay, so working away some of the little die cuts that I had. This is one from, I think, Garden Greens. I'm going to just put that, let's see, maybe that one can go this side, I think. So this is just a bit of cardstock that I had, and I was saying the other day that I think it was to Hilda, I usually cut my die cuts, these out at the start of the project in the colors that I want, and I draw from those as I'm creating. So it's all just in front of me here, and I'm coming to the end of that lot now. So this is where the challenge really comes together, because I want to use up what I have in there. So I don't really want to go and cut more, because then I just carry on and have loads, you know. But do I want this side? Yeah, why not? So we'll put that one over there. And then I've got a tiny little pumpkin which I've cut out from, let me see if I can grab this here. Yeah, so this paper like this, it's a backing sheet. I've cut out one of the pumpkins there. So that's what that is, and I'm going to just put this onto my page. Just bring a little pumpkin in there, as you do. It's just a case of where do I want to put it now. Do I want to put it there, or do I want to put it there? I think I'm putting it here. And then I've got a little one of these butterflies. So there we go. I love these butterflies. Right, so this one can go on the other side here, I think. And then we've pretty much decorated up these little very basic pockets, which are always great to store things, and there's always lots to store if you've got notes or bits of ephemera or things you might have done in August and that sort of thing. So we've got our two little pockets now over there. Okay, so that's easily done. We'll come and decorate that up in a minute, sorry. So now we just want to turn this over, and I'm going to show you what I want to do over here. So put that to the side for the moment. I have got one of my backing pages. This one had a little bit of ink when I was coming to the end of one of my cartridges, so I couldn't really use it for anything. But for this is the perfect thing. This is a full sheet of A4. And what I have done is I have folded this based on the page that I have. So I will give you some measurements, but that might be slightly different if you're using a US letter or an A4. So what I did first of all is I had a little measure over here. I started with this position, and it's 2.5 inches this way that I folded this over. That equates to around 6 centimeters. Okay, so 6 centimeters or 2.5 inches over, I folded the piece of paper in like that. And then the other side, measure, oops, it's easier if I do it this way. It's 10 centimeters, I think that's 4 inches, yeah. Measure 4 inches or 10 centimeters on that side. Okay, and then you just want to finish that nicely like that. Okay, so you've got these 2 flips and flaps going on there. Don't worry about that. What I want you to do now is cut this in half. So this measures, let's just see the finished measurement here, 5 1/4 inches or 13.5 centimeters, there or thereabouts. That doesn't really matter. What you need to know is that you need to be able to fit it onto this part of the page. So if I just take it, you know, this way, and let's just get that line nice and flat. Okay, that it's going to actually fit onto your page widthwise here. Now I want to just cut this in half. So this is going to be different. This is where it's quite different for many of you for the pages, but I'm gauging it here. And so this is the halfway mark. And I'm just going to cut that straight in half. You can use your trimmer, your scissors, draw a line. I'm just using my craft knife. It's easier and right here. Okay, so there you have these now, 2 of these. I'm going to put one on this side and one on the other. And it's just a case of me deciding if I want this way or if I want it the other way. I could even have it this way. Might even do that. Yeah, I think that I will. What I need to ascertain is I've got my little envelope. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we're going to turn those this way. So you've got your small flap on the inside, and we will just take our glue stick. Let's move that out the way. And going to stick the top flap down like that. Okay, this is a great thing to do if you've got papers that you can't really use the back with. Now what I want to do is I just want to turn this down a little bit. So I'm just gauging it here, just like that. Okay. And just going to reinforce our edge here nicely, which I like to do with pockets. And then I might just stitch those in a minute. Okay, so you've got a little pocket that's going to happen like that, although we aren't going to stick it all down like a pocket. I'll show you what we're going to do. And now you want to do the same with this one. So let's just put some glue stick on the top. That's going to reinforce the top edge. And then again, just folding this down a little bit. I would say that I'm folding this and it's negligible, 3/4 of an inch or 2 centimeters, that's all. But just gauge it. It's going to be different for everybody. And we've got 2 little pockets like that. Right, so these are going to end up going here like that and like that. Right, so I will come back and find some goodies to put on here, but in the meantime what I will do is I'm just going to sew right around the edges. If you don't have a sewing machine and you would prefer, just glue there, and stick it down. Okay, and I will be back here with you in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I've just stitched around the edge there. We've got a nice reinforced pocket edge there. We're going to stick these down over here now. So let's get those in place first of all. Now, what I want to do is I want to use this as a pocket over here. So this is the side that I want to hold down, and I know then I'm going to stick my glue on the other 3 sides. Now, as I always say to you, you can use double-sided tape, and that's all right. It's just for me, I do like using double-sided tape, but I do find that it's quite a slow thing when I'm doing it on camera. Now I'm going to put this a little bit further backwards here, just so that you've got a bigger gap on that side like that, and I'm just lining that up nicely there, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. So this is the side I don't want to stick down, And I've learned so many times before that if I don't put my finger on the side I don't want to glue, I end up gluing the wrong side. So this is why I keep saying this to myself all the time, just to make sure that I get it right. I don't know if you guys have the same problem. Right, so we've got some glue there, we've got some glue on each side, and I think I've got quite enough glue now. Right, so let's put that there. Now this one needs to be open on that side, so I'm going to do the same here and leave the bigger gap on that side there. Okay guys, I don't know what happened there, but I carried on talking. Had a text from my son and it cut out my video, so I'm so sorry about that. All I did was I just showed you how I stitched around the edge of these pockets. So there we go. And what I've done is I've decorated using some of my skeleton leaves, which I thoroughly have enjoyed using for this autumn journal. I've cut out some of the fussy cut pumpkins, and some of those sentiments, which I love using. And I've just layered up the front of the pockets there. And then you missed out the boring bit of me sticking down the pockets. So I stuck them down on those three sides. I have made sure that I've just kept it very narrow there from the edge, and a wider bit here because we have a pocket on this area here. All right, so we've got a pocket there and we've got a pocket there, and I've done exactly the same on this side. So you've got your pocket here and your pocket there like that. So I'm sorry that you've missed out on this bit here. Okay, so there we go, and as you can see, that's how I've decorated the front with the skeleton leaves. And I was just saying that I really want to use these in the sunflower project that I want to make, the sunflower journal, after this. So going to find some lovely greens and that from the kit and bits to cut out those as well. So I really love those. We've got our pockets there on the front then, and then it's just a case of decorating this up. So I took two of my little mini envelopes from the add-on kit. I haven't stuck these down because often I like to write in them, and I haven't quite worked out yet if I want to stick them down and put in something or if I want to write in there. So I leave them open, the mini ones like that. So I've got this one here that I'm going to just tuck into this section over here. And then I've got the one with the yellow backing that I tuck into the side over here like that. Okay. And then I made up two of these. You've seen me do these before. This is just a piece of scrap paper from the kit. I've cut into a very narrow tag. So you're looking at 1.5 inches across, or 4 centimeters. And 5 inches in length, so 5 inches is 12.5 centimeters. Okay, I've backed it onto card, so I've just taken this paper. Somebody asked me this. Take the paper shape, stick it onto card. Often it's packaging that I use, and then I just cut out around it afterwards. In this case, I've stitched around it and just put one of those little die cuts from the wildflower dies. This is X dies. All of these are on my Amazon favorite lists, these dies and the various things. Okay, so these are just the little vellum pockets that I have just folded the vellum up and stitched all around that area there. Okay, so again, this just goes into the pocket like that. And then I've just got a pink one as well, and some of the pink leaf paper, and again stuck on one of the little die cuts from one of the wildflowers. And as I've told you before, you can get all of these dies and things. I bought them all through Amazon, so you're able to find all of the ones that I like to use there if you're interested. Okay, so I'm going to stick that one in there. I'm going to stick that one in there. When I come to journal and everything, I've got other space, plenty of space for me to put some more in there. And then just on the other side, it's just a case of ephemera that I've used from the Autumn Ephemera kit. I've got the postcard there. I backed these onto avocado paper, my digital printable. This is just from a mini page. I've cut a scrap off that I had left over. And then again, I've just used this beautiful dahlia picture, again back that onto paper, and then this one as well, which also came from that kit. All right, so those are all the bits put in there. Now all that remains to be done is to take this and put this into our actual signature. So if I turn to the area that it's meant to go in, it's just before. This is the middle, and it's one page from the middle, and then it's just a case of getting that into your signature there, and then putting this page on the side. Okay, so when you look at it like this, you've got I need to trim this down, but you've got your dahlia picture here, you've got this side with your pockets and everything there, the two pockets on that side, another beautiful image there. You've got your center spread, which you've seen me show you before. We've made this before. The other side of that page, and then your two pockets there, and lastly the one at the back over there. Okay, so a quick and easy little project, but a great one with different sizes of pages and things. I hope you've enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you guys very soon again on Sunday. We will tackle the cover for this journal, hopefully. So please tune in again and join me then. So thank you very much. Leave a comment if you've enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.